by becoming the first undisputed Cruiserweight champion of the full belt era.
Heavy, Sasha. It's Tony.
We got a lot to talk about. I'm happy that the fight is happening because I'm happy for Tony Bellew. You've been a big fan, supporter for years. TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Listen to this part before we start, and then we can go look at the resumes, look at what chance Tony Bellew has. And he's going to be very honest in, what he's got to say right here.
To lose. I've got absolutely nothing to lose. I've secured everything I want to secure. I've been a world champion. This is a fight that, although financially isn't the best in the world, it's going to be something that I could only have dreamed of doing when I got into this sport, and something that I always wanted and dreamed of doing, but didn't think it would ever be possible. And it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that I have to take.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be fighting for, unfortunately, it's not all the belts in the Cruiserweight division, thanks to the goddamn WBA, who have 4 champions, by the way. But he is fighting the Undisputed, the first ever 4-belt era Undisputed champion. The WBC, WBC Diamond, WBA Super World, WBO, IBF, Muhammad Ali Trophy, Ring Magazine. Tony Bellew, if you don't know, truth be told, I don't know how he became a emeritus champion, but when he moved up to heavyweight to fight David Haye, he became WBC emeritus champion, which means that whenever he decided to move back down to Cruiserweight, he would be able to fight, be the automatic mandatory for that WBC title. For example, Vitaly Klitschko is WBC emeritus champion still. You know what? I'll show you. This is what I have this for, right? To show you. You have Klitschko, who's WBC heavyweight emeritus champion. You have Floyd Mayweather, 147, 154 emeritus champion, meaning whenever he comes back, automatically he gets a title shot before anybody else. Here's what it looks like. And then Tony Bellew, Cruiserweight. It's supposed to be like the highest prestige, but if you look at it, no disrespect to my main man here, if you look at it, he became emeritus champion. People were predicting he was going to lose this fight. And then BJ Flores, who also got a title shot recently, crazy WBA interim. And, he was elevated to emeritus champion when he moved up. Like that, he was given the highest honor. But whatever, the case, he is fighting Oleksandr Usyk on November the 10th. And it's going to be, damn it, wrong screen. That's tomorrow. He who dares. I mean, and they know the storyline. They know, just like Tony Bellew said, he's not going to be able to outbox Oleksandr Usyk. He's not going to be able to outbox him. Dude's got to go for the knockout. He's got to be in tip-top shape, and he's got to go in there, and he's got to, try to put the boot in Usyk's ass. Because Usyk is one of those type of fighters that he can toy around and play with you if he feels like it. They call him the Cruiserweight Lomachenko, just so happened they're close friends. Literally, he's a Cruiserweight version of Lomachenko, except he doesn't play around that much. But if he wants to, he can definitely do it. He doesn't run out of energy, ever. He is a matchroom boxing fighter. The goal is, and this is coming from Eddie Hearn, take it any way you want it, is that Usyk wants to move up to heavyweight, but he wants to have a couple of fights before he does. So he wants to fight Bellew, who he's highly favored to beat, obviously, and he wants to fight somebody like Derek Chisora or Dylan White. Eddie Hearn is currently working on finalizing Derek Chisora Dylan White versus Derek Chisora 2 for December the 22nd, which also has Carl Frampton versus Josh Warrington on that same day. So y'all motherfuckers over there in the UK, and I'm talking about the people who've been teasing us over here in the States for having to pay now $85, $100 for pay-per-views. Now look at all these pay-per-views y'all getting. Y'all getting them shits in bulks. Happy holidays, motherfuckers. And y'all got to pay for Wilder versus Fury, right? Y'all got Saunders versus Andrade, right? Joshua Povetkin, Canelo Golovkin. Y'all got Groves versus Smith, right? That's what y'all get. Y'all got this now. This is box office, right? This is Sky Sports box office. He's not going to dare give this to you on regular Sky Sports. No. No. Give up that money. Over here in the States, however, it's going to be on the Zone. I have the Zone. I'm still waiting for them to, like pick it up and get some real, it's almost Joshua Povetkin fight week right now. It's September the 14th, 12:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm waiting for them to get some real, beefy content. But, shout out to Tony Bellew, man. I'm happy for him. But this guy right here, is a master in there, Dude ain't no joke. Look at this resume. Glowacki, Marco Hoop, Breedis, Gassiev. Of course, Dennis Lebedev, WBA champion in recess, tried to throw a monkey wrench into the plans. But, the belts are going to be vacant because I don't know if the deal is going to be for Usyk to fight Bellew and then go on to fight Lebedev, and then he really cleaned out the division because that belt should have been on the line when Gassiev fought Lebedev. But long story short, I wonder if that was the arrangement that was made for Lebedev's team not to pursue this any further and say, okay, well, listen, he'll fight Bellew, and obviously he'll beat him, and then Usyk will fight you, then he'll move to heavyweight. Because right now he is with Matchroom, and there's, some flexible room there for, Usyk to have a little bit of playtime because the heavyweight division is kind of tied up right now. You see what I'm saying? And they're already talking about Usyk not going after Anthony Joshua if he still has the belt or a title shot until late 2019, early 2020. So everything works out. But, I'm happy to see the fight. I'm happy for Tony Bellew. Of course, they're going to stack up the undercard. I expect for Kell Brook to possibly be on that undercard, likely. Amir Khan is supposed to be fighting December the 1st, the 8th, or the weekend before this. I doubt it. I mean, no, not before this. Before the Dylan White card. We don't know if he's going to fight Pacquiao or Brook. It's looking like it's not going to be Brook. So we got a busy boxing season, man. I'm just so happy, man, that all these fights and all these networks and all this competition. I'm hyped. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.